All right, what's going on? We are within moments of our first, or not our first, but our second chunk roll. So we're about to get that rolling here in just a second. Stuff set up how I likes it. Sorry, I am not being efficient at all. I'm just super close. Jeez. We're so close. Does my hacker on the level? Doom, 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 doom. Better start saving myself some clicks. I'll use some hotkeys to get through this a little bit quicker. La da da da. Oh, I've never been so excited to be near the end of a chunk roll, dude. Actually, I'm gonna take this opportunity to start recording. Let me get a little bit closer. I don't know how much I have to say, but I can kind of carry it into the next one. Nice. Love to see the big beaver in the chat. Congrats to Chunk Bandit. The Ola is blessed. Action. How many more acts? How close? 43. Doom doom doom. Alright, next inventory. When it's done, we'll start recording. Wow, there has been so much that has happened since the last time I've recorded. I really am not sure where to start. Let's check in with me really quick. If you notice here on the top right on my XP tracker, we're about 110 logs away from our level. I'm just going to let this run in the background, and we're going to hit 72 while we talk. I've just been grinding away. I'm going to throw a couple of pop-ups on the screen. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know how many there are, but hopefully that was the right number. I've been just grinding away on fletching and woodcutting on my phone. I don't know why I said it like that. My phone, my tablet. On mobile is kind of what I was going to pivot to. We got up to 87 woodcutting. We're almost to 88. Farming, we've capped out at 13. I can push it higher, but if I hit 15, I'll have to start using trees, and I don't want to use trees, so we're going to wait. And obviously fletching is the big one here. We're almost there. I mean, we have 7k left, and we're done. Alright, so my grind not been very exciting. I did get a bunch of feathers from Hot Grandpa, and I made a bunch of headless arrows, but they're worth 1 XP per arrow, so not the best use of my time, but it's something I have been doing in the background. I've just been cutting away yews and willows, knocking away on my task. A little bank update for you, a little 3.96 mil. You know what it's about. This is very unexciting, but you know what is super exciting is when we click here. Yames has been grinding out on Obor. He actually has completed Obor. He's green-logged Obor. We made a decision as a group that he can backlog the respawn because it's like just a money grind with no real gain. It's not any like collection on the account. It's not an achievement on the account. It's just a thing you can do and spend money on. Our agreement is like he still has to grind like 100k like a week or something like that. I don't know. We set some numbers on it, but it's not the end of the world for us. Because of that, he's done. Yames has escaped Edgeville. His very first roll landed him in Soul Wars. We then consulted Source Chunk. I'm going to hopefully post his screenshot here. Source Chunk is the guy who does the chunk picker. He said that he's leaned towards, or we interpret it as he's leaned towards rolling the chunks one by one and then not doing the mini game until all the chunks are unlocked. So Yames went in, he completed everything he could in Soul Wars. He got the Moss Giant, dropped the what's the key, the Mossy key, and knocked out all the rest of his requirements pretty quick. Hopefully I'll have some little bits to throw in from him here. All right, and when Yames finished up that Soul Wars bit, he rolled into Barbarian Village, which is a pretty cool grind for him. There's a lot of mining that he has to do, but luckily it's not requiring him to smelt for some reason. We think it has something to do with the anvil not being usable unless you have like Barbarian Smithing or something. We're not 100% sure, but it doesn't really matter. He has just been plugging away on his grind there. And if we take a look here at our Ironman group, we'll notice that these names are slightly different. We did lose Adam. He has unfortunately left the group. Long story short, since we posted the last video, it's been about a month and some change, and we haven't heard from Adam at all. So we know that he's been having some medical complications. We hope that he's doing well, but unfortunately the group has to keep going. We still talk to him. He's still in our Discord if he shows up. We'd love to keep him around and keep him involved some way in the series, but like I said, unfortunately, we as a group have kind of decided to lean away from it. That being said, we picked up Cast. Cast has his own YouTube channel. Hopefully I'll link him down below. He's going to be posting his own progress. He ended up starting, if I could open up my map, he chose an interesting start. He did Children of the Sun, and then he started in, I don't want to butcher the name of the city, but Sevilla Fortis, whatever. I think everybody just calls it Fortis, right? Civitas Illa Fortis. So he started in the West Bank chunk, which was really just a thieving requirement for him. While we were in the process of removing Adam, we had about a week before we were able to bring in a new member. During that time, we kind of planned out goals with him. He needed meat, he needed some money, he needed some armor. So we went in and just banged that all out for him. Yames put together a bunch of meat, I put together a bunch of armor for him. We've just been plugging supplies, wines, things like that. Nothing crazy, but enough to help keep him blowing through. That being said, he actually finished his chunk. So he's done with Fortis already. He rolled, if I could get over there, my fault for closing it away in the first place. So he rolled west into this chunk here, which unlocks farming for him. It's the only requirement in this chunk. So we again ruled that it needs to be or not it needs to be, but it can be a passive grind since farming is purely time gated. There's no grind involved. It's just setting timers and waiting. So as long as he's progressing on it, we have no problem with that being backlogged. We'll all probably take something similar because farming is just one of those grinds, you know? Because he backlogged it, he was able to roll again, which I believe he rolled north here, which gave him access to the sword shop, the anvil, and Death's office. Is it this chunk? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. He rolled a chunk. I'll show it on the screen, I'm sure, here in a minute. Okay, and now that he's rolled there, he has to get some grinds, like some adamant and things like that done. He also, while working on farming, has needed help getting seeds, so I've been grinding out my master farmer and the seed stall here to get them allotment seeds, because Marcus, still with us, still churning butter, still doing cheese. He's just kind of plugging away doing his thing, but now we're hoping that if I roll well out of this chunk, we can truly progress into some good cooking grinds for him. I'm really hoping for Port Sarum. Bait is our easiest solution. It will let everybody fish, so I think we're there. I hope that was everything that was important to cover. Hot Chunker, Hot Grandpa.
Completed.
Thank you, Sea Engineer. We are done. 72 Fletching. Oh my goodness, we gotta screenshot it. Hopefully that doesn't look really weird on the stream. Or the clip. I'm posting that for the boys. Alright. 72 Fletching. We're done. Don't remember what I was talking about, but it doesn't matter because that's just kind of the style of the videos we're doing. We're gonna go ahead and make our U shield. And funnily enough, we already had the U shield equip task done, but that's our last chunk task. Let's go ahead and knock that out. Oh, I'm still recording. I got worried I wasn't recording for a second. I was like, oh no, not today. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay, that makes it visible. Go ahead and set this form fit to screen. All right. All right, so we jumped over to the chunk picker. Fletching that U shield is now done. In this chunk, we did a whole lot. I'm not sure my active task list isn't disappearing. It's just kind of stuck on my screen permanently, so we'll look into that. I'm probably missing a setting, but it doesn't matter. It's time, the moment of truth, the big caboodle. All right, before I roll, actually, let's take a second back. This is the worst chunk for us. There's an adamant ore here, right? And then where is it? What am I looking for? Features, adamantite rocks. So we would have to mine to adamantite. Our closest bank being up here in Draynor, which is a shitty run. Really not hoping for that. Wizard's Tower should be easy. 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 I think Lumbridge is easy. I can't imagine Lumbridge being anything too crazy. But there's probably something I'm missing, but it's okay. Oh, super sidebar for a second. When Yames rolled Barb Village, we got a spinning wheel. So now we have Hugh Bows, which is pretty cool. All right, it's time. Come on, baby. Wizard's Tower. Okay, this is an exciting one. This is good. There's nothing bad about this chunk. Again, nothing super exciting. But nothing bad. All right, go ahead and take me there. So what have we unlocked? So we need to obtain a Mithril Chain Body, a Rune Med Helm, a Mithril Square Shield, an Amulet of Accuracy, and Imp Catcher. Are you guys ready to speedrun a task? Okay, so the way I understand our rule set is because we have a Rune Full Helm, a Rune Kite Shield, and a Rune Chain Body. I can skip all of these tasks. They're not in my bank right now or our group storage, but I can get them fairly quick, I think. What? Ooh, that's a quick one. All right, let's go ahead and get the juice out. Really quick. End of the chunk, I want to give a quick update on like stats, all that kind of stuff. So checking out our group Ironman tab here. I'm sitting at 6.35 mil. We got Yames behind me at 5.6. Marcus, which is Ultraviolet, the guy doing butter and cheese and potatoes, just withering away. 1.1 mil. He's been grinding. Hot grandpa. Oh, that's what I was talking about. He's been busy with his family. He's had a bunch of vacation stuff going on, so he's slow and steady, just making some progress. And then cast already up to 500k. What a beast. We're at 15 mil as a group, which means we're about 10 mil away from our connection rule. With this chunk, me and Yames are no closer, but this is going to unlock a ton of new chunks for me. And I mean, a ton. I haven't looked into where they go, and I need to understand how they work, but I think I can teleport out from the Wizard's Tower portals. We're going to look into that. Let me hop in Discord. I'm going to cancel this clip really quick, and then we're going to go knock out this chunk. All right, we're going to close that back out. We're going to pop back in here. We're going to... what is this chunk number? 1, 2, 3. All right, so unfortunately, Games is offline at the time I'm rolling this, but no big deal. It'll take me about 30 seconds once I can get back to the group storage to finish this chunk. I don't want to check it off early. I'm probably going to get back to just some wood cutting to help restock our group storage because everybody needs fletching in the group. But this is a great spot, I think, for me to be walking into right now. What was the chunk number? I just remembered it. 1, 2, 3, 3, 7. Oh, and we get a random event. I don't want to. All right. Yeah, don't yell at me. I know, I know. Okay, what am I looking for? Am I dumb? I think I'm kind of... Gonna do this easy. Go to region. Okay, so after way too long, here we go. That chunk disappearing, being open to us. Like I said, unfortunately, I gotta wait on Yames to be able to roll my next chunk. I'm gonna not rush it. I'm just gonna go get some wood cutting done in the meantime. But we're about to get our best in slot neck and our first completion for the group, dude. We somehow mysteriously had the right beat that Wizgog needed. Mizgog? Oh, I was so close. I said Mizgog or Wizgog. That's all good. Give me a quest, please. Yeah, I know. You want all these beads and want me to start Imp Catcher, and my quest popper thing popped up. But you know what? It happens that I have all of those beads on me. I love this. This is like one of the best bits in the game. But the best part, truthfully, is this amulet accuracy. I think I can throw it in the group storage, which is like a best in slot for people working on any combat grinds. Is the amulet of accuracy tradable? Actually,
Quest
I don't think
completed.
it is. Well, let's go. Starting this clip with the engineer, ending this clip with the engineer. We're done. That being said, it is time for us to wait on Yames, get some wood cutting done, and I'll see you guys at the start of the next one. Don't forget to hit like if you made it this far, hit subscribe. Our total playtime, all done in with this chunk, is about 350 hours played. So definitely a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. Part of that's because I was sending resources to the group throughout the time, not banking all my logs so they can get their fletching done, but it's all worth it in the end. Let's go. Dude, we're done. We're done recording. New chunk. I'm so excited to see the newest chunk. Boom. Wizard's Tower teleport. OSRS. Do some research. Can somebody tell me something about like portals or something? Alright, well, according to games, it's gonna be a bit, so we're starting this video with a bit of a letdown. Unfortunately, I'm literally right back where we ended, but I promise you we have it. I can, you know what? Let me prove it to you right now. Hold on, where is our chunk updates disc? I'm gonna send you a screenshot, boys. I'm gonna put it live and in the flesh on the screen so that you can see that we have rune equipment. Okay, he's not wielding the shield, but he has Obor's Great Club, and he's in Barbarian Village. Would that work? I think that that is a fair... Here, let me go ahead and... This Discord. Right there, do you see it? You see him? See him in all his greatness? That club? That gear? Perfect. Alright. That being said, we are gonna just roll again, so we can have something to work on. I do not want to rush still, but I can roll other places. So 6 is off the table. We can't roll there. We can still roll 5, though. So let's go ahead and get this double lockup. 2 for 1, the special, the pick, the roll. Come on, Port Sarum or North Draynor, baby. Big money, no whammies. North Draynor, let's go! Okay, listen. I think you should know why this is exciting. Oh, let me... Go ahead and cross those out. Oops. So, Iron Bolts, 26 ranged. Super good. I'm already at 23. We can bang that out super quick. A Mark of Grace, Vampire Slayer up to step 1, and a Lumbridge Easy Diary. Man, we're speed running them. We are speed running them. All right, we're going to be right back as we go add this to our map and then bang out these steps. What are the items? Is there like a... bolts? I'm so confused about that. Oh, let me change my screen. Not back. Oh, dude, I just lost my O key. I still haven't replaced this keyboard all this time. Sorry, talking to the boys. Okay. I'm not even recording, so it's all good. Let me go organize my desktop, because I am a scatterbrain, and I'm going to get really confused. You guys are going to have to give me, like, just a moment here. RuneScape Shorts is not the town. RuneScape. Okay. Okay. Organize that, now I'm less chaotic in my brain. It means I'm less chaotic in the game. But I'm still chaotic overall. Okay. So, what is the Draynor diary step? Ooh, did not mean to keep this up in the background. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Alright. Now that I know what's going on. Oh, alright. So, we need Vampire Step, Vampire Diary. Jesus, Vampire Slayer up to step 1. English, not my strong suit. That really it for this chunk? Are we like speedrunning chunks tonight? It kind of feels like iron bolts. Oh, I held on to iron bar. Bless my soul. And I have feathers still. Bless my soul. Wait, do we have some bolts in the quarters that we didn't? Okay. They're actually good. Axe, it looks cool. Take our banana hat. What else do we want and or need? Let's iron bolts. Mark of Grace. All right. What can I attack? Guards. Easiest heck to. How long is this gonna take? It's not gonna be quick, but it's not gonna be slow. You know, it's just one of those grinds we gotta do. Maybe goblins? Maybe goblins are the play, just so I can get some drops. Hopefully get some scrolls or something. Guards literally have no loot. These guys die faster, which hopefully means faster loot. I'm gonna pick up arrows, we're just gonna speed run to 26. We'll take bones, because XP, and then we'll take blue scrolls, and that's pretty much it. Any coins, I guess, are value for us right now, because the group's broke, but... There's 500 bones in the group storage. Great. Alright, so in my inventory, everything I need to get some iron bolts made and equipped. I'm pretty confident I have enough fletching to make iron bolts and enough smithing to make iron bolts, so thank the Lord for those side grinds. We're going to bring out 26 range really quick. We'll go run our lap. We'll talk to the Vampire Slayer quest starter, and we are the money on to our next roll. I'm not even worried about these bones. Let's just send it right now. Nice as they spawn pretty quick. Ooh, blue scroll. Doable step range is increasing. Nope. If only. I need to roll umbrage for Kharid to be value. Oh. Dude, I'm standing right here, and I didn't even do the most important part. Let me get this. 12595. Wait, wrong one. 12339. Bang, look at that. We got all that area now. We can get wheat. So not useful to us. That is a wheat field if we had Piro Piro, but we're not doing Piro Piro. I think for fairly obvious. Their own, you know? Alright. Back to shooting gobos. Oh, we got Porta squad. You know, I'm so excited to get this roll in. Here is our
Level
first
up
level.
completed.
Turn off Sea Engineer. Which I love the guy. Not the best. Makes me mad I didn't spend just a little bit more time grinding ranged. What do I gain access to up here that makes ranged viable? Oh. Damn, it feels so weird having someone go do things. Oh, you know what? It must see or something. Monster. Well, there's a man. Man drop feathers or something. Who drops fishing bait? That's fire. What's crazy is I didn't bring my amulet. Go get that. Dude, I forgot the most important piece of my ensemble. Forgot my amulet of accuracy. It's supposed to make this way better for me. Go get that. And then, back to it. Yeehaw. At least it ended up where it needed. Have more health. I might. Kind of schmelting this guy. Not gonna lie. What the fudge? I was kind of hoping for a chunk to just like AFK for a while. You know what I mean? Like something to just like. Hoping it's gonna be like, alright, roll and then go grind. But nope, it's a roll and then have a good time. Roll again. Oh wait, roll again. I really hate to say it, but I think the Juggernauts are fast. Am I tanky enough? Just a... Probably not. How long? Say it'll. Oh wait, 67 XP. Correct. Thing don't make no sense. I'm not even on rapid. Speed that bad boy up. Hours bug, dude. Aha. I was like, there's no way that's right. Probably XP per hour tracked or something. Like, that's just crazy. Though. I was like, what the heck? Alright, so I mean, at this rate, it really won't be. Right, baby. Doo-doo-doo. I want to do a Black Knight, but I think it's one more level. We're banging out about 5 to 6k XP an hour right now, so this should be pretty quick. Love the animation sound. Oh no. I recorded my camera on those? That's even worse. I don't use my camera. Oh, alright, we just hit 25 a second ago. According to the XP tracker, we're somewhere in the range of like 6k XP an hour. We swapped to the jail guards because I think the higher HP is just worth more than the possible loot we're gonna get. We got a couple of runes, but you know, it's all good. finish this up and roll another chunk in probably the next like 20 minutes. So let's get back to it. My guy's camera shy or something. The moment we started recording, it just stops hitting. Dude. Something changed. Stopped hitting. Talked about it or something? The heck? What the hecky? You know, I'm sitting here and I'm like, wow, I can hit 4s. That's pretty cool. And then I remembered, I have 72 fletching, and I said we have access to bowstrings. So we're going to quickly make a willow bow for ourselves. I will even go chop a log just... This is embarrassing, right? My knife's at the top, isn't it? Of course it is. And I recall Yames putting in some bowstring. Oh, that's a sinew? Sinew, is that how it works? Oh, that's from meat, isn't it? Man, me just wasting my time. We can get bowstring, I just don't have any, so never mind. But yeah, can make some bows soon. Yeehaw! As soon as Grandpa gets to 70 woodcutting or 75 woodcutting for his magic tree, and he gets his fletching, like, and he gets out of his chunk, we'll have the bowstring. We have magic short bows, which would be pretty cool. All right, back to it. Almost done. Wow. Brutal. Dude, what happened? I was like flying through the first couple of guards when I came over. Something changed. Dude, I have no brain cells to use on streaming right now. I really shouldn't be streaming. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream since I've been rolling, but I will keep recording. We'll get this done. Y'all have a good one.